Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the Chicago White Sox. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set. Today's starting pitcher, Michael Kopech.
Yeah, he was a tough luck loser last time out, dominating his opponent. Soft contact. They were able to score a couple of runs, but outside of that, everything was sharp. You hope that he gets a better result this time out. Reward the guy for his hard work.
Here's Nico Horner.
The second baseman, Nico Horner.
Righty delivers. That's a strike, and the count's even at 2. Swing and a pop-up. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Okay, let's check out the lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Edwin Rios.
Yeah, Boog, this lineup is setting up the pins for him right now, and he's just smashing them. Driving runs in at a high rate over the last couple of series, and it just seems like he's enjoying every opportunity he gets in a big spot. Not everybody likes to be on the big stage in those big moments, but right now he does. Those pressure moments almost seem to be what he's thriving off of, so we'll see if any of that comes up in this one.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
Dansby Swanson stands in. Popped up. Andrews under it. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Suzuki.
Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Bounced up the middle over to Anderson. And that is that. So one hit is all they get. Now it's the White Sox turn. It's a scoreless ball game. Back here on the south side. And our pitcher in this game, Jameson Taillon. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, you know, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Strike to the outside corner. And the count 1-2. And down on strikes. Now 1 away.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Here's Elvis Andrus. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third.
Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. And down towards the bottom of the lineup, hitting 8th here, Yasmani Grandal.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
On the ground. Oh, he gloves it to first. And he beats the throw very close right there.
This is great work by the shortstop. He makes the throw across the diamond after the dive and just wasn't able to get it there in time. But I love how much he put into that play. And on the other side, he was really giving it his all down the line as well. Nice play on both ends.
Stepping in, Gavin Sheets. That's in there, and that is strike 2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Next offering is fouled back.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
And here it comes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Jimenez off of first with 2 away. Horner makes the catch, and that is that. We head to the second on the south side. No score. New inning getting started. Now the third baseman, Christopher Morel. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Popped up first base side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. Edwin Rios here. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. The pitch. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Trey Mancini now. The 1-1. And misses inside. Second inning here. No score. The next pitch misses. And now 3-1. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
But Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes he'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
At the belt and fires. That's in for a strike on the outside corner, and it's a full count. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Feed to second, that's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Batting it, the center fielder, number 24.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Cody Bellinger, remember, in 2017, he won the Rookie of the Year, hit 39 homers, and that set a National League rookie home run record. That one ripped way back there. And it's gone. Cody Bellinger crushes it the opposite way. His 14th of the year. And they jump out front. It's 2-0.
That's just a great feeling as a hitter. You let the ball travel, tracked it pretty nicely. He's almost beat there, but he gets the bat head in time, and it's true enough to stay fair. I mean, that's a good feeling when you can hit an opposite field home run, and he did it right there.
Now it's Yan Gomes. And that one is lifted in the air, and that should be extra bases. And that's a double.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Nico Horner. 0 for 1 so far. 3-2. Ground ball left side. Moncada tossed to first. Third out. Cubs add 2 on this homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, bottom half of inning number 2, Andrew Vaughn now.
First baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
Here comes a pitch. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Happ settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, puts it away for the out.
Batting 7th, the third baseman, Yoan.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Yoan Moncada, trying to bounce back after going 0 for 5 on Sunday. And the right-hander's 3-1. And there's the strike. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
So man aboard, and now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. Here's a 1-1 and a foul ball. And the right-hander deals, hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So a man left for the White Sox, and they're down 2-0. Here on the south side, all set for the start of the inning. Ian Happ up to hit.
Happ, a switch hitter. It can be challenging for guys at the big league level to maintain a good swing from both sides of the plate. Clearly, he's got more power from the left side, but in 2022, the right side was respectable as well.
Back up the, oh, that got him.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
And next for the Cubs, Dansby Swanson. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Seiya Suzuki. He's 0 for 1. On a strike, the pitch. Now a pop-up on the infield. And the infield fly rule call.
The third baseman, number 5, Christopher.
Here's the third
Morel.
baseman, Christopher Morel. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Kicks and fires. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
So first and second with 2 outs. And next is the designated hitter, Edwin Rios. 1 for 1 with a single so far. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Cubs strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. And welcome back as we go to the last of the third. And now the center fielder, Jake Marisnick. The pitch. Bounced out to short. Swanson. The throw to first. One up, one down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Tim.
So the lineup flips over.
Anderson.
Now Tim Anderson struck out swinging his first time. That one misses, and it's 2-1.
One strike.
And it's fouled away.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
And next to hit for the Sox, Elvis Andrus. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Base hit center field. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Got him swinging. The White Sox leave one. They trail things here 2-0. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field, and now the first baseman, Trey Mancini.
Trey Mancini.
All right, White Sox.
The pitch. Tapped softly on the ground. Andrus. Jump throw. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
The center fielder, number 24, Cody Bellinger.
One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Next pitch is popped up. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Yan Gomes.
Here's Yan Gomes. Doubled his first time up.
Let's do this, White Sox.
Yan Gomes waits. In the air out to center. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Cubs are down quietly, but they're on top 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, Gavin Sheets.
The right fielder.
He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. And a count 1-2.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
On the ground to first. Mancini takes it himself, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Andrew Vaughn steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Happ squeezes it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
And here is Jake Berger. First time up was a pop out. Here's a 1-1. In the air, right field. Suzuki makes the grab. And that is that. Chi Sox held in check here. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Nico Hoerner. Kicks and deals.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Davis Martin getting loose out there. Thompson getting loose as well. The wind and the pitch. Line drive caught. All right, who is the first White Sox player to hit for the cycle here at Guaranteed Rate Field?
Jose Valentin.
No.
Okay.
You want to try again?
Tim Anderson.
Chris, it was you.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I knew that.
I know you did. There's a strike.
So what do I remember about that day? I remember being in the zone. We were playing the Kansas City Royals and just felt like everyone was moving in slow motion and I was moving in real time. And it was very euphoric type of feeling and a night that I'll never forget.
And a pitch. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. And there's 2 down.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
And now the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. 1 for 2. The wind of the pitch. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Man at second here with 2 away. Seiya Suzuki digs in now. 1-1 now. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Over to first, and that is that. 1 left for the Cubs. They're up 2-0. Welcome back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here is Yoan Moncada.
Third baseman, Yoan.
The 1-2.
Moncada.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Yasmani Grandal up to hit. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Goes down looking.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Now here's Jake Marisnick. Grounded out his first time.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope.
Makes the catch up over the wall and foul ground. Nothing doing for the White Sox. They trail it here 2-0. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Davis Martin.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
So digging in, Christopher Morel.
The third baseman, number 5.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary. But this type of guy shuts the running game down.
Designated hitter, Edwin Rios.
And now the DH, Edwin Rios. Fastball for a strike. 2-2. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Ronaldo Lopez appears to be getting loose. Bummer warming up as well. Line drive, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Up next for the Cubs, the first baseman,
Trey Mancini, the next Cub to hit. Next pitch is popped up. The flip over to Anderson. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
the center fielder, number 24, Cody Bellinger.
Here's Cody Bellinger. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
And he deals. And now 1-2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Cubs 2 and the White Sox nothing. Here on the south side, bottom of the sixth. Here's Tim Anderson.
The shortstop, Tim Anderson.
The pitch. In the air, right field. And it drops in. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you knocked too often, but right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
Here's a big power threat. Elvis Andrus. Now all even up. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike three.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location. But he found a way to just get it by him.
Here's Eloy Jimenez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Gavin Sheets. And the righty deals. Anderson runs. The 2-2. Got him swinging. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year. Back here on the south side. And now the catcher comes up to him. Yan Gomes. Righty to the plate. On the ground to short. Anderson fires to first on the run. And Gomes is retired.
Now batting, the second baseman, Nico.
And next for the Cubs, Nico Hoerner. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Marisnik grabs it on the run.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. That's ripped. Base hit. And that extends the inning.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Seiya Suzuki.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
Insurance.
no matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
Line and a base hit into right. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone.
Well, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Digging in, Christopher Morel. Line drive, base hit. 1 run's in. Safe, he beats it. And it's 4-0.
That's all he needed, just a simple base hit, and he drives in 2 in a huge spot. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
New pitcher for the White Sox, Matthew Thompson, on for his major league debut, so we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands, and it's a bigger stadium, but the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher, whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw, and just let him lead you in this one.
At the plate, Edwin Rios puts it in the air out towards left center, and that one pulled down by Jimenez, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Cubs 4 and the White Sox nothing. And welcome back. And here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
The first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
There's a swing and a miss.
You know, these White Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Hauls it in for the out.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Next is the designated hitter, Jake Berger. The 1-1. And a foul ball.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Up the middle. Swanson fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Yoan.
Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Adbert Alzolay.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Ball to strike. On the ground to third. And it gets by him.
Not much to this
Now
one other than just a
catcher.
willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there.
Grandal.
Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Now it's the White Sox catcher, Yasmani Grandal, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 outs. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. And out of here. He circles the bases. His 9th homer of the year. It's 4-2.
This crowd back alive. Well, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. You saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Here's the center fielder, Jake Marisnick. Now this is in the air down the line. Reaches for it, but it's foul. Right-hander kick steals. Battling here as he fouls it away. And the pitch. This one high in the air to left center. Happ moving under it, makes the grab, and that will end the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at the ballpark, we're at the top of the 8th, and the batter now, Trey Mancini.
Trey Mancini.
That's out to center field. Marisnick makes the grab, and there's one down.
The center fielder, number 24, Cody Bellinger.
Bellinger up to hit. He's already homered here in this one. The pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Here's a 1-2. Smoked on the ground to second. Andrews throws to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
The catcher, Yan Gomes.
2 outs, base is empty. Yan Gomes, the next Cub to hit, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Right-handed reliever. Base knock center field.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
So the batting order turns over, and now Nico Horner. Out towards left center. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
And boy, do they catch a break. Otherwise, you're looking at runners around the bases and probably a run that scores.
And next for the Cubs, Ian Happ.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. On the ground, out to short. Anderson to first. And that is the third out of the inning. Cubs strand a couple as they can't add to their 4-2 lead.
Number 12, Cody Hoyer.
Fly ball down the line, and that's a foul ball.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That to right. Suzuki hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Elvis.
And next to hit for the Sox, Elvis Andrus. 1 for 3. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a guy come up big like that you don't necessarily expect it, it just energizes that entire team. Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
Eloy Jimenez now. Swings and misses. Going to count 1-2. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Fires to second too late. And he's got a double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So 2 down. Gavin Sheets getting ready to hit. And that's in for a strike.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Runner leads away at second. Stays alive. Runner at second, 2 down. That one hit to right. Suzuki pulls it down, and that'll do it. So a man left for the White Sox. They trail it here 4-2. We go to the 9th, and now it's going to be Dansby Swanson.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
On the ground to third. In time to Vaughn. And Swanson is set down.
Now batting, right fielder,
And now Seiya Suzuki.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat, opposite field knock.
Up the middle, Anderson. And he'll be safe at first.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
And next for the Cubs, Christopher Morel.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
That one in for a strike, 2-2. Suzuki stands at first with 1 out. Line drive, base hit right field. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Edwin.
Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Edwin Rios. 2 on, 1 out. On the ground right side. In time to Vaughn. 2 gone now.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground. Kind of goes without saying, but stranding these 2 runners in scoring position right here, it feels like it's a must if they stand a chance to win this game.
The 1-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. 1 run is in. The throw in. Not in time. He scores. It's 6-2.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Cody Bellinger, the next Cub to hit. He's already homered in this game. Here's a 1-1. Out to short, Anderson. They take the force out, and that is that. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Cubs 6 and the White Sox 2. Here on the south side, we head to the bottom of the 9th. And now the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
Andrew Vaughn.
Next pitch misses. 2-1. And that's in for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Hat puts it away. And there's 1 down.
Up next in Chicago, the designated hitter.
Here's the White Sox DH, Jake Burger. The pitch. Chop to third. And he grabs it foul. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. And he got him. 2 down.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
High in the air, out to right. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs take game 1 of the series on the road.
Well, a real nice performance out of the pen. This guy is not the one who usually gets the final out, but extended his role a little bit and helped his team get the win. He got the save. Nice job.
And your final 6-2. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.